Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Today I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. So I kind of just got out of the shower, my hair is a little bit damp, and I am going to try a heatless wave hairstyle. So I saw Ingrid Nilsen had posted a video like last week or so about how she styles her hair, and I love her hair. Her hair is always super cute. It's like kind of similar cut to mine, but hers is brown, obviously, and mine is blonde. But I feel like in the past when she's talked about her hair and her hair texture and style, I feel like it's kind of similar to mine, so I'm really got some high hopes for this. So I am going to jump in. The first step is to have semi-dried hair. So my hair has been air drying for a little bit, about 20 minutes or so. Pretty dry at this point, especially up front for some reason. Like my two front strands are pretty dry. The rest of it has got some dampness to it. We're gonna start with some sea salt spray. So the only one that I have on hand is this one because I don't really use sea salt spray ever. So this is the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe sea salt texturizing sea salt spray. I've used this a few times just to like kind of try out, see if I like it, and I don't really know. But so I'm gonna spray this kind of all over. When she did it, she like really sprayed her hair. So let's try this. Another thing, she said that she was not salty. She was not combing her hair, so I didn't comb my hair. I just kind of, my hair automatically parts down the middle because I part it down the middle every day. And then I just kind of ran my fingers through it to make sure there wasn't like huge tangles. So I've got it. I think I need a little more on this side. And kind of scrunch it. Alright, and then at this point, since my hair is already parted down the middle, I'm going to kind of continue that going to the back. Gonna tie off one side just to get it out of the way, and then we are going to braid both sides. Now I'm just gonna use these little tiny like baby rubber bands, and I want to kind of make sure that I don't have any weird bumps going on up top, but I also don't want to like really pull too tight because I want to like leave some volume. So we'll try this out, but we're just gonna braid it like a normal braid. Just half in the braid. I never braid my own hair, so this is gonna be interesting. Alright, so I braided it for pretty much as long as I could. I just have a little bit at the bottom. And I'm gonna tie it off. So I do want to loosen this a little bit. So right now it's a pretty tight braid. So I'm just gonna go in and loosen that up a little bit. So then after this, she tucked it behind her ear. Kind of get a little bit of like a bend in your hair, I guess. So now I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, that second braid was much harder than the first one. But so I've got them both tucked behind my ears, kind of little braids, pretty loose. And now we just wait for them to dry, I guess. So I'm just gonna let these dry, and then I'll come back in probably about 20 minutes or so. I guess if you were in a hurry, you could like blow dry them at this point, but to be a little bit less heat, I guess we'll just let them air dry. So I'll be back in a few. Alright, it's been a little over an hour and I'm ready to take these out. I feel like it's dry. I don't know. So when she took hers out, she took them out and then kind of like loosely undid the braids, so that's what I'm gonna attempt. Oof, that pony was just barely hanging on. Alright, undo the braid a little bit. So far so good, I think. It's a little damp. It's funny because these front pieces were so dry when I started, so I made sure to spray them pretty well, and now those are like the wet pieces. It's a little damp through here. And it's been, granted, it's been over an hour since I put these in braids. Like, it's been a while. This almost, I feel like you might be able to get away with doing this overnight, maybe? Like, take a shower at night, let it dry most of the way, put it in these braids. then you might be good to go in the morning, because I've got quite a bit of wetness still. This side isn't as, well, it's still damp. Do have a lot of good like texture going on though. Not bad. So I'm going to add like a little bit more definition and kind of like style. I'm gonna like curl the front few pieces, and this is what Ingrid did as well, and I think it really just kind of pulled the whole look together. I'd totally be cool with going out of the house like this though. Like, I think that looks pretty good. That's got a lot of nice texture to it, but I am going to just kind of further perfect these front few pieces, the kind of face framing pieces. So I use my straightener. I have a Conair Infinity, and it's a 1-inch straightener. I love this straightener. It works great. I've had cheese and expensive straighteners before, and I honestly love this one. This one was like 40 bucks, and I love it. So I'm just gonna curl these front few pieces, and when I say curl, I don't really mean curl, more like loose wave, kind of. This is kind of how I normally curl my hair anyways. I actually have another hair tutorial where I do this loose wave. I will make sure to post that, or attach it to here somewhere, up here maybe. I'll make sure to do that. So a little bit more perfected. This is kind of like the complete side versus this side where it's a little kind of flat through here. I like the texture back here, but I don't have much going on here. So this added just like a nice, I don't know, it just looks really complete. So I'm gonna do that on this side. I think that's as much curling as I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna finish it off with a little more sea salt spray, which she had done also. So just a few more spritzes. I think the added sea salt mist after I like add the curls kind of all brought it together. Instead of the front pieces looking more perfected, they still look really wavy like the rest of the hair, but like a nice, I don't know, it just looks good. I like it. And then she finished it off with some texturizing powder and like a texturizing hairspray. So the closest thing I have to a texturizing powder is this dry shampoo from Lush. It's the No Drought dry shampoo. And this does work really great actually as a texturizer. So I'm just gonna open it up and just sprinkle a little bit on my roots. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This will really help my roots. That was kind of the one thing I was worried about, is with my fine hair, if I don't blow dry it or like let it dry a certain way, or at least like brush it beforehand, my roots can get a little weird looking, and so I think this should help that out. So I'm just gonna finish with some hairspray. I'm gonna use this Sexy Hair Spray and Play, and it's a volumizing hairspray. But so it's volumizing, but I feel like it really helps with like texturizing too. So I am just going to spray a little bit. I'm really not a huge hairspray person, which is why I've had this hairspray for over a year, and it's a little tiny thing. But in a hairstyle like this, that really helps. I think that turned out pretty good. I'm pretty surprised. Usually my hair texture when I let it dry is like not cute. Like it's like straight and then like weird frizzy wave on the bottom. So I think this, adding a little bit of braid to it, kind of adding a little bit of extra texture, really worked great. I think, way to go, Ingrid. Like, this is awesome. I'm a huge fan. I think this looks really good. It does take a little while, so like, again, like maybe if you slept on it, it would be a good alternative. But for my normal, like everyday hair care routine, this probably wouldn't work. Like I usually don't have like an hour to just sit around while my hair dries. It doesn't take me that long to do my makeup. Like I probably wouldn't do this on a normal basis. I am hoping I get a few days of wear out of this, because usually when I curl my hair, I can get like at least another day after it where it looks really good. So I've got high hopes for this. So thanks for joining me today. I'll make sure to link the original video that Ingrid made about this heatless, almost heatless wave tutorial down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I've got a giveaway going on right now. It actually ends this Friday, so make sure you subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready because I need to do my makeup still. But thanks for joining me, and until next time, bye guys.